cut two people. Two people in half. So it's the date, the cut, and the custer, his symbol.
At first, it was purely upon, oh, that looks really cool. I like the polish on that. I like the color. But as I've gotten into it and learned more and more, it's like, oh, Taiyō the Smith was by the lines of the jihad and stuff like that. What type of helmet they made, what type of shape.
Well, I can appreciate the craftsmanship, but I think it would be a big difference to put it together. And us Japanese students has to take right now to be able to appreciate them one for one.
Most of the things that I do are newly made blades by swordsmiths. Howard Clark, I do a lot of blades for Howard Clark. I used to do a lot of blades for Rick Barrett, Walter Sorrells.
Kid came in off the street and began reading the kanji and all of the signatures that he had. And when he said, "How did you learn to do that?" He said he taught himself because he had an interest in anime.
I have this thing about calling yourself an artist. I think somebody else has to call you an artist. I don't think you should call yourself an artist. I don't know, that's just me.
I would say maybe 75% of every American male will own a sword. Whether that is a katana or a European arming sword or of some sort.
Even with Japanese, there's a resurgence recently of interest in swords, and especially women, called sword duels.